About 4 or 5 months ago, I decided to improve the large pond by going around the outside and digging out the shallows and moving all the brush. And what it did was to drop the water level and expose the silt that the reeds were growing in around the outside of the water line. And this grass grew instantly. It grew within a week and is lush and happy, but it's showing me a couple of things, and I'm going to try this today, which is to spread the silt further up the bank to cover the freshly exposed clay, because it doesn't seem to be holding water, and the older silt and debris used to hold water. So I'm going to spread this out. I'm also going to remove the grass at the same time, but leave plenty of patches for the wildlife. And let's see how this goes. Just like anything that's containing water, if you have a hole, then of course you lose the water. And ponds are no different, and the material you use to line the pond causes that problem. Clay isn't always waterproof. Some clays have a high percentage of sand and they're porous, but one thing that is known is that silt has way finer particles, and if you can smudge your silt over your freshly disturbed porous material, after a while it tends to plug up all the small holes and keeps the water. So that's the plan, and that's what I've done, and I am hopeful. But we will see. I need a few storms to smooth out the sides, make it look better. I've left a few big clumps of grass for the critters. They better be happy because it's a little untidy. But we will see. The main reason for coming down here today is that we lost a tree, and that tree fell in the pond and looked really bad. So the only thing that can effectively remove trees is the big girl. So take this up, shove it on the fire pit, and get on with the next job. As I walk up this hill with no effort at all, carrying a whopping great big tree, you realize just how you can't do this kind of work without the toys. And when you own quite a bit of property with things that happen, then it would cost $500 to have this tree removed. So every time I do a job like this, which is every other day, the machines all pay for themselves in no time. This particular machine, I've had it for 10-12 years, and it must have done $100,000 jobs along the way. Absolute justification and always clear math that substantiates buying a used piece of construction equipment. And if I was to sell this today, I'd get the exact same amount for it that I paid 10 years ago. So it is fabulous.